It's alive! I hope. That's the third time I've had to do that because I would keep doing things wrong with the recording, and the computer would screw up, and I just really hope it works this time. Anyway, hi, this is Dark Meta / some name that I haven't come up with yet for my Let's Play channel at the time of this recording. But yeah. Probably figure that out after the second or third video, so I can stop having such an awkward introduction. Anyway, yeah. I'm using an Xbox controller for this because I heard that there are quite a few problems with the way this was ported from a console to the PC. So, I'm just gonna play the game it was meant to be played, you know? Or the way it was originally meant to be played, or whatever. Now, I'm not sure whether that shows up whether or not you have a saved game, but meh. I'm gonna start a new game anyway. I basically got 5 minutes in, and I was like, oh hey, this would be a perfect game for me to do my first Let's Play on. Now, something you should know before I start. Apart from those 5 minutes and a bit of time I spent playing at my friend's house, this is totally blind. So, I know about things like plasmids and how they work, but I don't know how the game ends, and I don't know any other, like, major plot, spoiler, detail things. So, yeah. Let's see, new game. I've already adjusted the brightness, so let's go with that. Now, I chose medium because, well, I'm a bit of a TF2 veteran, but, like, I'm absolutely terrible at every shooter that I played that use on the Xbox. Like Halo, for example. My 13-year-old brother owns me at Halo every time. Hate that. Anyway.
They told... Son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
To Jack with love from Mom and Dad, would you kindly not open this until blah 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 blah. Oh, is that a plane? Oh, jeez. Now, I know how this game starts, obviously, but, like... when I first listened to this, I had no idea it'd start with a plane crash. You know? So... Must have... Yes. Like, after a while, you start to realize that, What's that? Oh, I know what that is. That too! Doesn't look good, though. Don't know why it's glowing blue, either. Yeah, I'm getting better at that. Yeah, I'm one of those people who every time, like, a character, someone has to hold their breath, I see if I would survive that long. But hey, yeah, the first time I did it, I didn't take a deep breath beforehand, and I just barely made it, so I don't know. I guess I would have made it. But I know that underwater it's harder to hold your breath. I know this, well, I used to be a bit of a swimmer, so yeah. I don't know whether it's to do with the water pressure or what, but when you're underwater, it's actually harder. Anyway, man, sizable plane. Anyway, yeah, I got this game because it was on sale along with BioShock 2, which I also got, yes, for some ridiculously low price. I forget what it was now, but you know, Steam summer sale. You know what they do. Also, yeah, played at a friend's house, it was fun, and yeah, the reviews seem to be like that this was one of the best games ever made, but another really big thing that, stood out to me about this game was that it was, like, meant to be one big punch in the face, spit in the mouth, or kick to the nuts, or some insulting injury to Ayn Rand. Now, for those of you who don't know, Ayn Rand is supposedly a political philosopher kind of person who used to live in the USSR, but then got so, like, she hated it so much that she came back to the States and basically went to the other side of the crazy spectrum. As in, selfishness is a virtue, and do everything for yourself, and other people don't matter, and blah, 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 blah. Do everything for yourself. If your life sucks, it's your fault. Anyway, yeah, I think you can tell what I thought of her ever since grade 10 when I was first introduced to her. Like, I don't know, like, there might be some grains of truth to some people about her philosophy, objectivism, I don't know, because there's a big difference between the philosophy and the philosopher. The philosophy, like, I have a friend who's a bit into it, and, he can make it sound pretty interesting. Like, I don't know, I haven't thought about it too much myself, but it seems alright. Like, I don't know, I don't have any problems with it itself. But the philosopher is a bitch. Okay? Just, like, if you really want to know why I say that, look her up on Google. Because, like, scroll through it and you'll see things like, I don't know, she thought that, like, she thought that, like, we shouldn't do anything to accommodate the handicapped or whatever, right? So, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, let's see, what's this? In what country is there a place for people like me? Andrew Ryan. A quote from Andrew Ryan. Well, of course it's a quote from Andrew Ryan. But, man, jeez, look at this name. Look at this name, Andrew Ryan. Now, if that doesn't look like Ayn Rand, I don't know what does. I can only assume that's a statue of Ryan himself. Man, okay. Doesn't exactly look the most appealing character. No gods or kings, only man. Yeah, this definitely looks like propaganda. Funny it's red and gold, because weren't those the colors of, like, communism? I don't know. I'm getting a bit of a connection here. Let's see. The Great Chain. No idea what that's about. What's this? More propaganda. It says parasite. I can't make out the rest of it. No, it's not happening. I don't have a flashlight of any kind, so I guess we're never gonna find out. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, about this no gods or kings thing. This is definitely something that that Rand would say given the chance, because she was all about, like, individualism, and as I said, but the thing is, she saw way too much in collectivism, even in things like reverence of kings or of gods. Like, she was so anti-religion. Like, she was basically her times equivalent of those angry YouTube commenters who I'm sure are going to show up on this video now that I've said something bad about an atheistic philosophy. Or about Ayn Rand herself. Because, I don't know. I think I'm just going to play it safe and shut up about that stuff for now because, again, I'm pretty sure I've already pushed it too far, but how about instead, if you need to argue about things, why don't you make it about things like science or industry or that other thing? Art. Yeah, sure. Art works. How about we just go with art? Art's beautiful, okay? Maybe I'm just saying that because I do theater, but, like, I don't know. I'm more of a science guy personally, but, I don't know. Anyways, I think I've said it. Is that? Oh, that's just, I never looked up here. That's actually just the same room I was just in, isn't it? Alright, sure. Works for me just fine. But yeah, no. As I've said, would you kindly keep the flame wars out of my comments section, please? Because no one likes those. Anyway, without further ado, let's head on down. Alright, so this is a bathysphere, isn't it? Yes it is. 10 fathoms. Now, I've started to learn a thing or two about sailing and other boating terms, but I have no idea how far a fathom is. I know it's a measure of depth, but yeah. Like, I know my port, starboard, bow, stern, a few knots, but I don't know fathoms. I know knots, but yeah, geez. All right, your fingertips and simulate.
I am
whatever.
Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question.
Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? Well, I'm out of time, so you're gonna have to find the answer to that in the next video. I am terribly sorry. I was talking too much. Whatever. It's a Let's Play. I can do what I want. Signing off. Bye.